Hi guys, trick or treat. It's almost that time and I just love Halloween. I bet you do too. So I'm dedicating Storytime today to Halloween. Do I sound like a witch? Well, welcome everyone. Storytime has just begun. Welcome one, welcome all. Come on in, we'll have a ball. So, Storytime for Halloween. Let's sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We're all here for story time. We clap and sing hello. We wave and say hello. We wave and say hello. We're all here for story time. We wave and say hello. Well, hey, hi, Heidi ho. There are many ways to say hello. Hi, hello, and how do you do? I'm Miss Patty, and how are you? I hope you're all doing well. And hope you're having a great fall so far, because it's a great time of year. And it's great for trick-or-treat. So, we're going to have some fun with all kinds of Halloween stuff. Here are some Halloween friends that you might know of. Witches, monsters, bats, and ghosts. Which ones do you like the most? Halloween is almost here. Will you go out? Do you dare? And you're seeing a lot of these around these days. Pumpkin, pumpkin on the ground. How'd you get so big and round? Once you were a seed so small. Now you are a great big ball. Pumpkin, pumpkin on the ground. How'd you get so big and round? Pumpkins are fun. Very festive. And what else have we got here for Halloween? 5 little bats hanging upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 little bats hanging upside down. First bat didn't make a sound. She was very quiet. Second one said, I'll fly far tonight. Third one said, I like sunlight. Nah, I don't like sunlight. Fourth one said, I want to eat some bugs. The fifth one said, let me give you a hug with my big wings. 5 little bats hanging upside down. Shh, it's daytime. Don't make a sound. When they go to sleep. Be quiet while bats sleep. All 5 of them going to bed. Good night. Well, actually, good day, because they sleep during the day, in the daylight. What else have we got for Halloween? Ooh, these guys. 5 little, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 little ghosts in a haunted house at play. Along came a funky skeleton, woo, and chased one ghost away, woohoo! Yeah, 4 little ghosts in a haunted house at play. Along came a giant monster and chased them away. Chased one away anyway. And we had 3 little ghosts in a haunted house at play. Along came a tiny spider. I don't think I have a spider. Do you see a spider? Ah, I found him. No, that's a cat. Do you have a spider? Aha! Here's the spider. Along came a scary spider and chased another ghost away. He tried to scare him, but it didn't work. What happened to our monster? I think he's in a book. We'll find him later. And 2 little ghosts in a haunted house. At play, along came an ugly witch and scared another one away. And then one little ghost is in the haunted house at play. Along came a big fat cat. Where is our cat? I think I have a cat. Here it is. There's the big cat right on the roof, meowing away. And it chased that one little ghost away. And that chased them both away. Can you find the ghost and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? They just came back and thought they'd play. Many little ghosts. And skeleton, cat, and witch, all going to play. Hey, hey, hey. In the haunted house today. So, what have we got next? I think we got some pumpkins, giant ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 giant pumpkins. No, are they giant? Yes, they are. 5 giant pumpkins sitting on the floor. One became a pumpkin pie, and then there were 4 giant pumpkins, orange as can be. One became a jack-o'-lantern, and then there were 3 giant pumpkins, enormous, it's true. One became a carriage for Cinderella. Then there were 2 giant pumpkins underneath the sun. One got first prize at the fair. Then there was one giant pumpkin sitting all alone. I picked one up and carried it home. No more pumpkins sitting on the ground. See, I've got a little story called Trick or Treat, Who Is It? See, Trick or Treat, Who Is It? Looks like the cat is waiting, and so is the pumpkin right at the door. Trick or treat, who is it? Trick or treat, who is it? I see a skeleton. Trick or treat, who is it? Oh, I wonder what that is. I see a monster. Trick or treat, who is it? Oh, see somebody peeking around? Can you guess who it is? I see a witch. Trick or treat, who is it? I see a vampire. Trick or treat, who is it? And it's a mummy. Trick or treat, who is it? I see a ghost. Boo! Happy Halloween from all of the Halloween characters. That's who they are. Trick or treat. And one more little fun story about pumpkins. 5 little pumpkins. 5 little pumpkins. You know what they're sitting on? They're sitting on gate. There's the gate. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and looks like I gave them quite big enough for all 5, but we'll make them fit. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. First one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." Second one said, "There are witches in the air." And the third one says, "But we don't care." First one said, "Let's run, let's run." The fifth one said, "It's Halloween fun." And woo went the wind, and out went the lights, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Good night. Good pumpkins. Good night. Now we've met all the Halloween characters we could see on Halloween night. Before we get going with our stories, we've got 2 stories here tonight. One of them's a little short, so I thought it would be fun to read too. But before we get going, I thought we could loosen up with some movement again. These are our movement cards for today, all Halloween themed. So let's do what this one says. It's got a witch's hat, and it says, "Fly like a witch." Let's ride our brooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rides on the broom. And then we've got a cat. What is the cat saying to do? Saying meow. And when we meow, we arch our back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arch our backs 10 times. And next, how about we stomp like a monster? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp like a monster. And ready to fly again? This time we're going to use our wings and fly like a bat. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope you're making your bat noises. And last but not least, let's crawl like a spider. Are you ready? And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 little spider steps. And I think we do have one more. Let's see. Ah, yes. Ready to fly again, but this time we're going to float like a ghost. Are you ready? Boo! 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 Do I scare you? Boo! Well, those are our characters again. Oh, and one more! Surprise, surprise. I didn't think we had another one, but it's Frankenstein. So, let's walk like Frank. Are you ready? Keep your knees nice and tight. Legs straight. And walk backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good monster walk, my friend. And that's our movement for today. So if you want to hear a story, clap hands. If you want to hear a story, clap hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap hands. If you want to hear a story, stamp your feet. If you want to hear a story, stamp your feet. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, stamp your feet. If you want to hear a story, sit so still. If you want to hear a story, sit so still. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, sit so still. Our first story today is called Herbert's First Halloween. And it is written by Cynthia Rylant and illustrated by Stephen Henry. I'm reading it today with permission from Chronicle Books. Herbert's First Halloween. Ooh, I wonder if that's Herbert's house. Herbert was not sure about Halloween. Can you tell Herbert's a pig? He's very cute too. Herbert's father loved Halloween. He was very excited that this was Herbert's first. Herbert's father showed him an old picture of when he was a little boy on Halloween. It was hard for Herbert to know if it was actually him under that cowboy hat. That's when I was 3, said Herbert's dad. Herbert was not sure. I don't know. I didn't want to be spooky, said Herbert's father. I wanted to be a cowboy. Can I be a cowboy? Asked Herbert. Yes, you can, said Herbert's father. Can I be a tiger? Said Herbert. Yes, said his father. Herbert's father measured Herbert from head to toe. He measured him for ears. He measured him for a tail. He measured him for paws with claws. Herbert asked, can I roar? The answer was yes. Herbert would roar on Halloween. He practiced it in his closet. Roar! Herbert's father carved a Halloween pumpkin. He gave it a big smile because the pumpkin was so happy to be at Herbert's house. Look at that, all carved up. They named it Jack and put it on the porch. Maybe for Jack-o'-lantern? Herbert's father told Herbert about the candy. On Halloween, it's everywhere, Herbert's father said. Everywhere? Asked Herbert. You will need a bucket, said Herbert's father. A bucket? Asked Herbert. A big one, said Herbert's father, while sewing up a very fine tiger tail. On the last day of October, Jack put on his biggest, brightest smile, and Herbert put on his costume. First his ears, then his tail, then the paws and claws on his hands and feet. Herbert took his father's hand. I'm ready, said Herbert. And because he had been practicing, Herbert gave a very fine roar. As they walked from house to house, Herbert saw other children in their costumes. Look at them all. Ooh, some ghosts. An astronaut, a witch, a bumblebee, a pirate boy, all kinds of costumes there in his neighborhood. The little ghost said boo, but Herbert said roar. Just as Herbert's father had promised, candy was everywhere. Herbert roared many tiger thank yous. Then it was time to go home. You were a very good tiger, said Herbert's dad. I might be a bear next time, said Herbert. Bears can be scary, said Herbert's father. Are you sure? Herbert gave it a thought. The answer was yes. He wasn't worried about being scary. That puts the fun into Halloween. He was sure. There he is with his candy. And that's the story of Herbert's first Halloween. I hope you like it. One more. This is a fun one too. It's called Dem Bones. And it's written by Barb Barner. And again, read with permission from Chronicle Books. And let's see about Dem Bones. Like the guy on my shirt, it's a skeleton. And this one's playing the guitar. He's very talented. I'm going to talk about all of the bones. Well, some of the bones, because there are a lot of bones in the body. 206. Did you know that? So we'll just talk about a few. The toe bone's connected to the foot bone. The foot bone's connected to the ankle bone. See, he's playing his guitar as he's saying that. And his big tuba. Ankle bone's connected to the leg bone. And the leg bone's connected to the knee bone. Knee bone's connected to the thigh bone. That's right, the upper leg. Thigh bone's connected to the hip bone. Hip bone's connected to the backbone. Backbone's connected to the shoulder bone. There it is. And the shoulder bone's connected to the neck bone. Neck bone's connected to the head bone, also called the skull. Dem bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them bones, them dry bones. Hear the word of the skeletons. Woohoo! And that's a little picture of some of our bones. Woohoo! And those are talented skeletons. I hope you enjoyed that book. And since we're talking about Halloween, we have to tell you our letter of the week is, can you guess what the word Halloween begins with? It is H. That's our letter of the week. And H There's also the letter that starts the word horse, house, hammer, pet, hippopotamus, hand, helicopter, heart. A lot of other words begin with the letter H. So your job today is to look and listen for words that begin with the letter H. And if you see or hear one, tell someone, because that's our letter of the week. H. Halloween letter. And in our library, if you happen to come by, you will find lots of Halloween books. We have some really good ones. So come on in and browse. Be sure to check our library website so that you know our new hours before coming in. They've changed a little bit, but we'd love to see you come in to browse. Also, out in our lobby, you'll find some Halloween coloring books. Come in and grab them while they last. They're a lot of fun. So, lots to keep you busy for Halloween. I hope you have fun no matter what you do. Happy Halloween. Trick or treat. Goodbye now.